Hey there, this is LA calling, and you're watching Brutally Delicious with Bruce Moore.
Welcome to Brutally Delicious. I'm Bruce Moore. Today we've got a great show in store for you. We've got Virginia's own Little Ozzy. Little Ozzy, welcome.
How you doing, Bruce?
Great, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
What do you got in store for us today?
Today I have two types of sausage, a barbecue sauce that's kind of mild, and then I have Little Ozzy's hot sauce.
All right, well, if you're ready, we can go ahead and get
Habaneros,
so that'd be nice. If you're ready, we can go ahead and get started, and while we're cooking, I've got a whole bunch of questions. We'll just start grilling you.
Sounds great, man.
All right, man.
I'll get started on some of the sauces.
And I know we talked a little earlier. You want me to go ahead and start breading?
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. Yeah, I'll start on the habanero sauce.
Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and get started. And while we're cooking here, you guys just we played last night over at Cullen's Cove, correct?
Yeah, it was great.
How'd that go?
It was incredible. It was actually a lot more people than I expected. You get the whole Facebook invite thing, and
right.
You know, sometimes it'll say 150 people coming and 20 show up.
Well, you never know. I mean, the same thing here. We had a whole bunch, and no, it is what it is.
You can't really tell, yeah. So I'm just taking some tomato, I guess, paste, puree, whatever, and I'm going to mix it and add some vinegar.
And you've already prepped the flour here. We've got flour, garlic, and seasoning salt. I'm going to go ahead and do these. So, how did the idea for Little Ozzy come about?
I was traveling with a little band for about 4 years, and this is just a little vinegar I'm going to add.
That's just white vinegar, right?
White vinegar, correct. Kind of a barbecue mustard, vinegary based. I guess that's South Carolina, North Carolina style, correct?
I think it is the Carolina style. I always get them confused as well.
Yeah,
I know one puts coleslaw or something on their barbecue, and that's the wrong one for me.
Oh man, I love it.
No, you like it? No, I don't like that one at all.
Okay. So what happened was I just kind of got the idea and thought, you know, this is great. The band I was with, it wasn't a real band. It was a lot of karaoke, backing tracks and things like that. So I just felt like maybe if I created something live, you know, that was real, average size band members, and just Little Ozzy.
Right.
So that's basically where it came about.
Well, I know, and probably most of our viewers know you from. You guys were on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
That was incredible. That was just amazing to meet Sharon, you know, his wife. It was It was kind of scary.
Was it pretty intimidating to get up on stage?
Yeah, it was. I perform a lot in front of a lot of people, but I was pretty nervous. Yeah, I was.
Did they know you were? Did she know you were going to come out as that? Are they prepped?
What happened was, in this instance, you know, they actually sought me out early in the year.
Okay.
They have talent scouts as well for shows like that. And they were looking for a Little Ozzy, and they Googled Little Ozzy, and I was the only one in existence.
Right.
So, yeah, but Sharon had no idea. I'm not sure about Howard or Howard.
So she had no idea you were going to show up?
She had no idea. She was totally surprised. That was part of the scheme.
So that was real emotion then when she got all excited?
Yeah. And I knew I wasn't advancing. But yeah, that was the cool part, seeing her excited and thanking me and saying, you know, what you sang to me makes me miss my husband because he wrote the song.
Right.
You know, it was a great experience.
Now, how has that, I'm sure it's more facial recognition, but how has that changed the way you're viewed or changed your popularity?
We've gotten really busy as far as seasonings on that.
And this is pretty much to taste, right? I mean, you're just using a little bit here and a little bit there?
Yeah. You can measure it out if you want, but this is just crushed red pepper.
Okay. Those habaneros will kill you, though.
Yeah. This is going to be for the tough guys. They like the hot sauce.
I'm not sure if we have any tough guys here sitting behind us at the...
I think we got one back there.
We got at least one tough guy
sitting
at the table?
I talked to him a few minutes ago, yeah.
We'll see here.
He said he had some ghost peppers at home, the hottest in the world.
Well, we're calling these what? Suicide Solution wings? Is that what you said? The
Man,
tribute
you know
to
what? Yeah.
Wizard of Oz?
We'll do that.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, or we could call them bat wings.
Suicide Solution bat wings. We can go that way too. That's even better.
That's right.
Little Ozzy eating bat wings. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got a little crushed pepper in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna grind it up. Let me see. Where's the honey? Is it?
Yeah, that's the honey there.
Yeah, we'll sweeten it with some honey.
Have you ever performed in front of well, I know you do a bunch of other little impersonators. You've been part of Mini Kiss, and I believe it's Wee Willie. Is that correct?
Actually, yeah, the Wee Willie and the Johnny Cash tribute, Little Cash. That's something that my uncle and I actually
really
put together. Yeah.
Have you ever performed in front of the artists that you've been impersonating?
Believe it or not, Kiss.
Really? What was that like?
That was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That was Ace Frehley was playing the House of Blues across the street.
What was that like? Was it pretty crazy?
It was crazy to look out there and see Ace standing there looking at me.
Right.
And we're faking his songs.
Right.
But it was neat to meet the band and stuff. I got to meet his band. Unfortunately, when I got off the stage, Ace was gone.
So you met Anton Fig and all those guys?
I'm not sure who it was on the drums.
Usually he tours with Anton there.
I know he had some guys from like Brides of Destruction.
Right.
I forget the Scotty, one of the guys from what's the 6 a.m. guy?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Oh, Nikki Sixx there?
Yeah, yeah. Nikki
Right.
was. Yeah, Nikki's.
So you're gonna get that all mixed up?
Yeah, we're gonna liquefy it, and I'm just gonna add some salt here just to flavor it with the vinegar and tomatoes.
So I know you when you're out doing the Ozzy stuff. Do you have a favorite Ozzy song that's your favorite to perform?
I actually have a lot of them actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of. I like the old Sabbath stuff. It's fun doing the old War Pigs and Fairies Wear Boots and.
Right.
And most audiences know the entire words to the War Pigs. So.
Really, really?
Yeah, it's a lot of.
I know. I saw you were just on the news. You did "Mama, I'm Coming Home." That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a fun one too.
Everybody seems to know that one as well.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
We're gonna get that all mixed up in there.
So I'm gonna dump the rest of the
All right, so we're back.
tomato sauce in here.
I'm gonna help you with that.
Yeah, just kind of a mixture, like we said. The red pepper, the habaneros, the vinegar, the honey to sweeten it up, and some salt. Which a lot of your hot sauces, you know, like Texas Pete, you can tell it's vinegar.
Right.
I'm gonna salt usually.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and start dropping these.
This sounds great. Yeah, let's cook them up. I'm gonna drop 2 more habaneros in here for the beast over there.
I'm all about the heat, so I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Just leave it to, if you're a fan of the hot sauce, it's good.
Yeah. So I know you said you were part of the Mini Kiss experience. Who did you play?
I played Paul Stanley for the first 2 years and actually did Ace for the last 2.
And you toured the country doing that, right?
Yeah, that was.
What was that like?
That was cool because, you know, back before all this started, you know, I had never really traveled much.
Right.
You know, as far as north as New York, maybe once, and then the Carolinas Beach, or,
right,
stuff like that. So it was pretty amazing to, you know, be able to your first show. You go somewhere, they play in California, and play in front of 5,000 people.
Right.
It was pretty amazing, you know. So yeah, it was an opportunity, it really was, to see so much of this country that I never dreamed I'd see.
Right.
Hollywood.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Everything, you know.
Now
The Keys.
You went all the way down to the Keys?
Oh, we've played everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now that we're talking about touring the country, are there any stories that are, do you have any good stories from the road that are favorites that PG-13?
Wow, I think they're all triple X, Bruce. You mean like strange or
yeah, that's exceptionally strange.
I would say the drummer we had in Portland, Oregon one time, he was really, really tiny, and he had a crutch that he had to walk with. And this really drunk guy kept coming up to him and picking him up all night, and he wouldn't leave him alone. And then I heard him telling his friend he was trying to rip one of his arms off to take home.
Really?
Yeah, so that kind of freaked us out because we were like, why do you want this guy's arm? You know, leave him alone. You know? But the bouncers took care of him after a while. But I thought this guy was kind of strange. That was kind of funny too. I laughed at that.
That was part of Mini Kiss? You guys tour like in a bus across the country, or you flew?
Actually, yeah, they were always fly-ins. It was nice, yeah.
You got a ton of gear, I imagine, as well.
A what?
A ton of gear to take with you.
Actually, no, they include backline usually.
Oh, really?
Normally, like when we, like Little Ozzy do the House of Blues or whatever, if it's travel, or we do the casinos and they fly us out.
Right.
You know, they know they require backline from a local company
Right.
or whatever. So yeah, we don't really have to worry too much about that.
Gotcha.
Let's see how this hot sauce is. It's pretty thick. It looks almost like cocktail sauce. Should I run it a few more minutes? Let me see. Let's liquefy.
That's gonna be powerful. It's already burning my nose hairs.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the most memorable moment of your career so far?
Definitely meeting Sarah Osborne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get to hang out with her after the show, or was it just that what we saw on camera?
Just a little bit more. Yeah. But most of it was what you saw on camera.
But very nice.
Oh, extremely humble.
Really?
Very thanked me continuously.
Right.
You know, so yeah, she was great.
Have you ever heard from Ozzy at all?
No, not yet. I'm expecting it.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen eventually. Private party or
Something along the
double
way.
Willie commercial.
Right.
Something's gonna happen. You know. That's just, you know, it was not fun. Man.
Perfect.
It's great to meet you.
So what do we got going on here?
We've got the liquid, the dipping sauce. If
Okay.
you're a fan of hot sauce.
I am, so I'm very excited about
I hope it's
Give me
sweet
a
enough.
shot.
I haven't tasted it. Do you have a spoon or something?
I do.
Let's taste it.
Should be a spoon right next to it. Is there not one?
Oh, it's probably a sickening concoction.
Let's see, catch a whiff here. And the next one you're going to make is a,
Kind of just a little warm, mild barbecue sauce.
okay.
But normally what I'll do is if I'm making two like that, I'll just kind of leave this like this.
So you get a little bit of the edge to it?
Yeah, just a little bit. You know? It's pretty good. But what this will be is just kind of the same thing, except we'll make it a little sweeter.
Is this something you make on a regular basis, or?
I do the barbecue sauce a lot at home.
Right.
Yeah, I don't do the hot sauce too much. I'll end up with an ulcer or something. That's hilarious. But like the mustard, like the regular black pepper
Right.
for the Carolina style barbecue.
You have any?
Just
You have
regular
any touring?
salt.
Regular salt. You have any touring plans? I know you got a couple of shows lined up. You said, right?
We have, you know, we've gone about it in such a different way. Being older and having, you know, gone through so much, we don't really desire a bus with 4 men.
Right.
You know, so we've kind of shot for the bigger casinos, bigger shows, and things where we can either get travel expense, rent a car,
Right.
or
So a
you know,
little
plane
more
ticket.
comfort.
Yeah, but we're doing good. We've already, you know, we've got like a few out of towns coming up, Charlotte. You know, we've got Atlanta first of the year.
Right.
And we just booked a big festival out in Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, Fake Fest.
Do you find the rigors of touring taking more of a toll on you as you get older, or is it easier? Not so much because you're doing the fly-in gigs.
You know, I think it's time to probably quit eating the chicken wings, man, and you know.
Right. Start eating a little more healthy.
Well, yeah, I've done good. About 15 pounds I've dropped, so I was getting up there, man.
Well,
So,
being on the road's probably pretty hard, right? I mean, you just got to eat
Well-
whatever's around.
you know that it's bad, and some of us can't eat 4 cheeseburgers and still look great.
Right.
But yes, definitely when I get off stage, I can feel it.
Right.
You know.
I mean, I guess it's
45,
just
I'm
part
like,
of. Yeah.
oh
I
my
mean, it's just
gosh.
part of the
Hour
process.
and a half up there is a long time. You know?
Right.
It is, but it's still fun. It's all worth it. You know.
Excellent.
It really is. So let's
What are we
see.
looking for?
I'm gonna dump the rest of the honey out here. And then I'm gonna use the rest. Looks like, yeah, the rest of the tomato.
These are getting good.
Do we have any sugar back in here?
I do right here.
Awesome. Because I'm not sure. Can you taste that for me?
I sure can.
And tell me if it needs some more sugar. That's all. Like I said, you can measure this out at home, you know, if you decide to try it out or master it. But I always like to taste it.
Wow.
Is it right, buddy?
You like hot? You said, huh? It's coming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
That'll hurt you.
If you're catching this on camera, my face is probably getting beet red.
This is probably about tablespoon of sugar.
All right. Do you have any rituals before you hit the
We'll
stage?
sweeten that up. I actually have to, it's funny, but yeah, I go through this whole vocal exercise, which I didn't do last night, and you can tell. I kind of lost it after about the 3rd song. And then I struggle. But I think as I'm aging, it's it's really important to exercise now. When I was younger,
Right.
you know, you can just go out there and scream or take a shot of liquor,
Right.
and warm yourself up. You know.
That's what I've talked to a lot of people, and they always say a quick little shot of whiskey or something and hit the stage. But I imagine after 20 years of doing the shot of whiskey, you need a little bit more to
Oh man, let me tell you. Yeah, less of
get
the
the
whiskey.
engine moving. Less of the right, less of the whiskey. Right.
That's the truth. Okay, let's do the tomato sauce.
What do you mean? You need some.
You know what? Let me put the blade back in there. That might help.
Need this?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of this. Jesus. I don't eat it a
Jim
whole
gets
lot
to try it here.
because it is so hot.
All right, let's talk about you for a second. What? I'll wait till you're done there. What artist would fans be surprised to find on your iPod? What do you listen to when you're not?
Oh yeah?
What are you listening to when you're not?
Probably, I like everything, man. I grew up on, hippie parents, so.
Right.
Probably, I would say, you would be surprised to probably see Karen Carpenter.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Carpenter.
That's a first for this show. I've never heard that one on here.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? And then you may hear Hatebreed, on the same side.
In the same playlist?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Yeah, I enjoy a lot of the oldest. I love Janis Joplin, Bob Dylan, believe it or not. But I like the Zeppelin. I like the
So just a wide mix of everything.
Metallica. I like a lot of the modern rock.
All right.
Yeah, I like it all.
If you had not become a musician, what other career path would you like to attempt?
Wow. I don't know, man. I worked for the state of Virginia actually before I went on tour.
Really?
The other band, yeah. Designing highways for the state.
So for Beat Out or something?
Sure. I was there 17 years, so
Really?
I probably would have stuck that out and followed my father's footsteps.
Right.
Which was a very unhappy path for me.
Right.
Yeah. So
You get music in your soul, you got music in your soul, and that's what it is.
it's strange how that is. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get it.
You got to land in there somewhere. I mean,
I always tell
some
my,
phase of the business.
I always tell my girlfriend it's a sickness kind of.
Well, once you get the
you
bug,
know,
yeah.
when we're riding down the road and she's got the turn signal on and I'm playing the rhythm or humming to the, it never leaves and it drives others crazy. So.
Right, and once you get the bug, it's in
Yeah,
there somewhere
so.
along the way, right?
I really believe so. Let me hit this one more time.
All right.
I just want to make sure that it's like I said,
Doing a little bit of research on you last night. You've done a lot of, you have a lot of musical background, right?
I'm going to taste it with my fingers, so you can edit that out.
Well, it is rock and roll, right?
It's not too bad. It's not warm.
Oh, that's completely different.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a little more black pepper and a little more mustard just to give it that
That's
more.
good. What kind of musical training you have? I mean, because you play guitar. Obviously, if you were playing Paul Stanley, you're playing guitar as well, right?
Yeah,
You
I
have
can
formal
actually,
musical training?
It's funny. My grandmother, bless her soul, she passed away in May, and she was probably the biggest inspiration of my life. She was a self-taught pianist. She's performed for Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, really?
She performed with Lionel Richie, and she instilled that in me since I was about 5 by ear. you
Right.
know. I can't read a note, but I can play piano, guitar, bass, drums.
Self-taught all the way?
Yeah, that's all. But I couldn't tell you what a B chord is.
Right.
You know.
But you get up there and play.
Give me the song and give me
Get
an
up there and
hour
play
to
Strutter.
learn it, and I'll do it.
Man, get up there and play Strutter with no
Strutter.
problem. Right.
There you go. That's simple, right? Paul Stanley.
All right, the wings are down. And
All right, we got one more last final thing here. I'm gonna add a little more vinegar to give it more of that barbecue taste.
No coleslaw to slap on top of it?
No coleslaw. What is that, Virginia thing here?
I'm not
buddy?
sure if that's, anybody know, is that Virginia?
You from Long Island, right?
I'm from Long Island.
Hey, do you know the Long Island medium?
No, but I've seen the show. I don't know it personally, no. I know I got down here, was horrified that they put coleslaw on barbecue.
Oh, you haven't tried it?
I did try it, but I'm,
You don't
nah,
like
no,
it?
no, no, no.
You're definitely a Yankee, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, you know what? I'm not happy with this yet.
We're going to go back and edit that, I mean, redo
What I
that a
would
little
like
bit?
to do is just add some more honey to sweeten it up a hair.
That's fine.
That's all. And then we'll let them try it out.
You need me to grab more?
Oh, yeah, just a little.
All right.
No diabetics up here, huh? Hope not. Definitely, that's gonna do it.
Just say when.
Bring it on. That's beautiful. That'll do it. We'll just mix it all up here by hand.
But not only is it going to burn your mouth, it's put you in some sort of sugar coma by the end of the time you're done.
Well, it's funny because, you know, when you taste it, it's sweet and it's like, wow, that's pretty good. And it creeps up. About 10 seconds later, you're like, oh my gosh. Suicide solution, right? How are those wings looking,
I
man?
think they're looking pretty good. We probably got another 5 minutes on them.
Awesome.
If you want, we can.
That is great.
We can pause for the cause.
We're here with our illustrious taste testers. We're going to try Little Ozzy Suicide Bat Wings here at Strange Matter in VCU campus. We have Jim, we have Nancy, and we have Joe. They've voluntold, whatever you wanted to call it, to be our taste testers for Little Ozzy's Bat Wings. So, Jim, what are you looking forward to in this? Are you scared?
Oh, no, I'm not scared.
You're not scared?
No.
Okay. All right. Brave soul right there. Nancy?
I'm afraid.
You're afraid.
Tested. I know Bruce, and when it's hot and he reacted, it's gonna hurt.
So we've got one intrepid one. We've got one fearless one intrepid one. So now we go to Joe, our last taste tester. Joe, you going to be afraid? Are you going to be? What do you think about these wings?
It's not afraid, it's more respect because, like Nancy, I've seen Bruce eat some hot stuff, and if it affects him, it's going to affect all three of us here. So I'm waiting to see.
The question was asked earlier, are we going to have some ranch and blue cheese? And the answer is no. We're going to try these hardcore style. So we're waiting with Bruce and Little Ozzy over here.
We got the wings down. We kind of wait a few minutes. We got the sauce going. We got a beat of beer. All right, so the chicken wings have been down probably about 10, 15 minutes now. I just want to make sure they're done. They're floating, so I'm fairly certain they're done. Go ahead and dry them off with a paper towel here.
Oh, they look great.
And you got the sauces all ready?
Yes, sir. We're ready. We got the fire sauce and the sweet barbecue.
Fire and the sweet barbecue. But what are we gonna go hot all the way? Or are we going sweet barbecue? Want to taste them both? We'll mix them up then for you.
It's gonna be painful.
All right, so guess which one's which. You can guess which one's which. That'll work just perfect.
So you want me to just dab this on here?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and dab that on there. If I could grab the celery out from behind you.
Okay.
Throw some celery on the plates.
We're just gonna do one each, or both hot.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you want one and one. Let's do that.
All right, we'll do two hot right here. Too hot. Too hot.
Grab a knife.
Yeah, it's definitely the habaneros give it a really different taste than a regular hot sauce, I think.
I like habaneros.
Yeah, it's got even though it's so hot and painful, it's still it's a flavor to it.
No, but at the end of it, you're like, wow. I mean, it lasts with you, but you get that sweet stuff going on. It'll be good stuff.
Pretty good.
We're gonna just do a little bit of the garnishing thing here.
Good. I'm gonna give it a little more heat.
A little bit more heat.
Yeah. It's also good to bake in the oven, like you baking your barbecue chicken.
I think that's what you had originally said, that you normally bake these, right?
Yeah, that's real good, yeah.
If you want to, I'll get two more on there, and then I'll go ahead and serve these.
So we got two over there that want the hot.
I think we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go.
All right, we'll do the mild here.
It's the hot.
The mild is much more sweeter. So.
What do we got here? It's mild.
This is mild. The sweet barbecue sauce.
Go ahead and do that. Mild. There we go.
And what's he want? The hot or one
Joe,
of
what
each?
would you like?
One of each.
One of each. Come over.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know you're gonna come to a show and get all the service.
Oh, it's great. That's what it's all about, brother.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. You know, that's the funnest part about it, just meeting everybody.
Oh yeah, you know, I've been doing this since
So
I
many
think I was
people.
telling you, I've been doing this since like June, and I never thought I'd get all these guys to show up and
You know?
come and cook with me, and we've got an hour in front of a live audience. It's pretty cool.
great.
I'm totally digging it. You want to start? If you hang on, we'll join you. It's gonna be me and you.
Now I'm scared. I scare myself.
I'm gonna just decorate it up so we can get a good shot.
Yes, sir.
I'm good with just the hot.
You want just the hot?
Yes, sir.
And it's mild.
A second. Ready?
I'm scared. Yeah, let's check it out. That's good stuff.
Wings are done perfectly, and man, it's that hot.
Yeah, the mild's a little warm too, man.
Oh, absolutely. Little Ozzy, thank you for coming out,
Thank
man.
you for
I appreciate
having
it.
me, man.
Thanks for everything.
Awesome.
Good luck with the tour.
Thank you very
Talk
much.
to you soon.
All right, Jim, what do you think?
Good.
Yeah? Hot enough? Yeah?
This mild is awesome.
The mild's good. Have you tried the hot yet?
No, no.
Scared to death?
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll come back to you when you try that hot one. Okay, don't be a sissy now. All right, Joe, you got, what'd you get? One of each.
I got one of each,
All
and
right.
the mild is awesome. Still got a little bit of heat to it, but the hot is hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot. Little Ozzy, they say it's hot. It's good stuff, man. Little Ozzy's even trying to get over it. All right, Nancy, you got to try that hot one. Everybody's looking at you. No pressure. No pressure. You said you were afraid of nothing except for the hot wings. Now it's time to conquer this beer.
Give me a minute.
You can go for the water anytime you want. It's okay. You've already
Well, it has awesome flavor to it. Seriously.
Yeah.
But it's got a kick.
Yep, very
It's
good.
got a kick.
Very good. Very cool.
Thanks for joining us here on Brutally Delicious. Once again, I'm Bruce Moore. Little Ozzy, thanks again. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man. I
Thank you
enjoyed
to
it.
our group of volunteers. Take care. We'll see you soon.